Yeah, something like that. Okay, we are now live.
Great. Fantastic. Welcome to yet another episode of Trickster's Gambit, where we try to figure out what the hell we're doing again. Where last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were washed up on this beach over here with some very confused volleyball players. With the exclusion of Birdie, who is now back in the giant's house.
Not that they know that.
Right. But you are all officially back in the world of the living and not the dead. You do have some new things. You have 2 sticks and a rock that belongs to Pele.
And a couple humans.
Yep, you have been swallowed by sharks.
Twice.
Yep, fought a bunch of undead things. Now you're back in the world of the living, hopefully still confused, but moderately less confused as to why you're here, because there's clearly some shit going down. It is daytime. Those of you on the beach are missing a party member. When you look around, you're like, shit,
Oh,
where the hell's
yeah!
Birdie? Right.
That's right!
Correct. And,
From what I heard of the last session, could really use her, since apparently people are half dead or something?
well, they're at least damaged.
Hurt? Heals, please? Heals, pulls?
Yeah, none of you are healed because you have just washed up on this beach. So, you have whatever injuries you still have. Anybody who has aggravated damage, unless you have some magical way to heal aggravated damage, you will continue to have that until you run out of time. Like, to have that injury. No. So, I think everybody can see both chats, right? Like the actual chat logs?
If she types in Roll20, it'll show up on the recording.
Okay, put it in Roll20. Does that answer that? Awesome! Fantastic. Alright. So here we are. And you have very confused volleyball players staring at you, calling the cops because you are also damaged adventurers, and one very excited puppy who is licking Darius like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Cute pupper.
Important question.
Mm-hmm.
Male volleyball players or female volleyball players?
It's a mixed bunch. It looks like, a couple of couples and their friends. Maybe like a spring break kind of group. Not spring break, but that kind of makeup.
Right. Okay.
The puppy is allowed to drool on Darius. So, you don't know how much time has passed since you were down there. You don't know if time passes differently or not. Things seem mostly the same. I will take investigation checks just to, get a sense of what time it is, where you are.
Is there anyone on the sidelines just watching the volleyball game? No, seriously. It might be easiest just to go up and ask somebody, hey, what time is it? What's the date?
Alright.
Yeah, in my
Where
case...
your head's at.
If somebody wants to ask what time
I will do that.
Okay, great. Then one of you will go to the volleyball players who are confused and concerned that they should be calling the authorities.
Is it a private beach?
No, you're on a public beach.
Then don't let them judge me, whatever. They're running around bikinis. I probably have more clothes on than that. I'm good.
Okay.
I think the concern is more that you're bleeding.
Right, yeah.
And just washed up on shore.
Sure, yep.
Meh.
Alright, well, if you wish to, ask them questions, you should probably pick like presence and manipulation or charisma and integrity or something like that that'll make them believe that they should talk to you and your bleeding ass.
You can't do that, but I just washed out. All the blood splashed off. So it's manipulation and what?
I'll take manipulation and presence. I'll take integrity and charisma, something like that.
Okay. Oops.
What about manipulation and empathy?
I'll take that too.
Are we rolling D8 or D10?
D10.
Meanwhile, I think I'm just gonna go look. Isn't there usually a courtesy computer in?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go look at the computer to see date and time.
Okay. Cool. That is not how you do that. It needs to be greater than 7, but I'll count that up. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5. Yeah. You are charming. You are a scion of Mananan Makler, and you are.
I look back at Jean and wink.
You look like, and for some reason, looking at you, they think that you just had way too much of a good time. Like, this is clearly some crazy bachelor party that partied way too hard.
Hey, come with us if you want to have a really good time, ladies. What's our what's our code for the roll to get it to count only show above 7?
I was finding it.
I will get it up so you can see me do one.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that does exploding 10s.
Oh yeah. Take out the. There.
Yep, that's it.
I just scrolled up in the history until I found it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
I don't mind exploding 10s, but it is a different system than what we're using. Alright. So, what are you asking them?
Just what the date and time is.
Okay.
And where exactly on the beach we are.
Okay, you are on the public beach of this little town. It's technically a park, but it's not like a park because it's a beach.
Is it visible on this picture that you've got on Roll20?
Yes. Yes. It's, if you can see me, it's here. And this public beach technically goes all the way over to here.
So it's near the area where everybody met for the first time.
Yeah. What was I going to say? It is 4 days since you were last here. Even though for you, it'll have felt like about 24 hours.
Okay.
It's also about 11:30 in the morning.
Look at it.
Query. Did I pop up in the giant's house at the same time they popped up on the beach?
You will pop up about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Largely because it took you a minute more to get out of there.
Okay.
Okay. These drunken volleyball players who are, having a good time, and they think that you had a good time, say, hey, it looks like you partied hard. Are you okay? Looks like some of you are bleeding. Should we call somebody for you guys? Or, are you good? You got a place to stay. You can crash with us.
I'll look back at my group. So, do you guys want to hang out with them, or do you guys want to go to the hospital? So, group?
Wouldn't it be nice if you had a healer? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
You don't have a healer. What'd you do with your healer?
That's not true. I heal.
So, no one? Really?
No one's concerned. You guys are counting a little bit, maybe?
I shouldn't have to make you do perception checks in order to realize that you're missing a party member.
I mean, Jean realizes she just doesn't care.
I'm happy as long as Jean is here, so that's all that I care about.
I don't think Mata was aware that Birdie was.
Wait. Did you say the character's name is Model? Like, Model Cumsoil?
Mata?
Mata. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you named your character after the tailor from Fiddler on the Roof.
No, Michelle actually made the character.
I did. Anyways.
I apologize for the interruption. Carry on.
Lauren says, look, if people want to wander off like a kid at the mall, I don't give a fuck. I was doing shit.
You guys left her. Technically.
You're right. Well, what are you doing? Are you just gonna sit on the beach then? Is this the plan?
Do we remember where town is well enough to be like, hey, I remember passing a clinic? Or at least some place with a green cross on it, which totally means something different in the rest of the world than it does in the US.
Yeah, you definitely could find a place like that.
Let's go find a place like that. Seeing that we apparently don't have a healer anymore. Probably should figure out what happened with that.
One ag, Lauren, you went through that shark and you didn't spend any legends. Puppy got you through. You still had to take the damage for it. So does, Saphir. Saphir has damage as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Feeling awesome.
Yup. Because it took all of you to get that to work. Because 2 legend would have cut the damage down to lethal. Nope. It definitely is not. Alright, cool.
Yep, let's do it.
So, if you're going to go to the hospital, I'm not going to say that it's hard to find a hospital. I just need somebody to either ask someone where the hospital is or do some basic intelligence investigation to figure out where a hospital might be.
Ooh, I have 3 dots in medicine. Sorry, I was looking for health. Wrong game.
You might actually be able to help, but you're not going to be able to fix anybody's ag.
Yeah. Well, if we're still chatting with the volleyball people, be like, hey, where's the clinic again?
Yep.
It was super fun, but I think some of my friends need a few band-aids.
Yep. Okay. So, somebody make a roll that tells me that you actually found this hospital, and otherwise you're going to wander around town because reasons.
Wander around town just slowly bleeding out. You know, nothing to be worried about.
Right. So, Matab has no idea where the hospitals are. In fact, Matab thinks that you should wander into the woods because maybe some magical wolf will fix you.
I'm great at this today.
Oh, wow. That is impressive.
So that wandering into the woods is a good idea.
Would sound great, guys.
You've heard legends of this wolf. It is a healer, and it's definitely not going to tear you up.
Killed with all those ones, okay.
Anyways, okay, so while you're doing this, you all walk away from the beach and leave the partiers alone because you're looking for a hospital, unless Jean is deciding to be contrary and is hanging out with the partiers.
No, I'm coming along.
Okay, cool. As you wander through this town, I want everybody to roll me a wits plus awareness check, please. No, it's not initiative, but I still want it. Wow. So you pretty evenly have answers here. Alright. Sorry, Jean, you're just pissy. You don't notice nothing.
Did you say I'm just pissing?
Pissy.
Okay. Because that seems unlikely.
Yeah, you're just pissy, so you notice nothing. You're just looking for this hospital like, ugh, this adventure is stupid. Anyway. Everybody except Saphir notices that the last time they had been in this town and they had been shopping with Birdie for her strap for her cauldron, it had been a lot more busy. This should be a bustling tourist town, and there's not a lot of people out today, and the people you do see out seem lethargic. Saphir,
Yes.
you notice in one of the shops as you walk by that somebody literally walked into the shop, took something off the shelf, and walked out, and nobody said anything.
I think the town's having issues. And I will relay that to everyone. Someone just walked in, snagged something, and walked out, and nobody said anything. It's kind of weird. I mean, this is not normal.
Maybe they're running a tab?
I mean,
Usually you have to sign something for a tab.
Not necessarily, if you know the shop owner.
Darius's comment is, "That's great, but I'm bleeding."
Right. Are there any signs in the middle of town? Usually these places have little hospital signs.
Yes. That's the kind of thing you could find, or you could find like the visitor center and get a map and find the damn hospital. You just can't do it by yourself. Just by, hey, I socialed this, or hey, I am just smart. None of you are that smart. You think you believe in magic wolves. Mushroom spirits.
I still think the magic wolf sounds great. I got 3 1s.
I want to point out that on that roll I had 3 successes and nobody noticed.
Oh, did I miss you? I think I think
you were getting ready to transition to the next roll.
Yeah, I think I lumped that in with the 3 success crowd for the perception stuff. Sorry. Yes, you, Jean, you out of all of them have some idea where the hospital should be. I mean, it's a town. It's not going to be far out of the center of town. That would be a dumb place for a hospital.
The problem is keeping people from running into the woods after wolves.
Hey guys, I've got an idea. Let's go farther away from the woods.
Okay, let's do it. I will follow Jean anywhere, especially if she's kind of, or if they're kind of in front of me. I give you.
Yep. So Saphir is definitely looking at your ass, but
you know what? If it keeps him following, let's go. You know.
So you
I think they're warming to me.
There's a, you know, Jean's sashaying just a little bit to keep Saphir's attention.
Okay, so you get to the hospital, and of course you can check in just fine. You're all fully functioning adults here, but they are going to want to know how you got these injuries.
Boat accident.
It's medically relevant.
Boat accident.
Okay, so you got caught in the propulsion systems, something like that. Please roll me something to convince these people of it, because you have shark bites.
Something to convince these people of what? I'm sorry.
That this was a boat accident and you weren't mauled by a giant shark.
I'm gonna roll manipulation and integrity.
Alright. We're gonna get the integrity out. We're rolling out the big guns here.
Yeah, manipulation and integrity.
Sweet. I have a success threshold, so just let me know what you get. Yes! They believe you. They are trained medical professionals who can clearly see shark bites and yet, for some reason, still think that this was a boating accident.
I just tell them that we needed a bigger boat.
Let me see. Okay. Alright. There's a solid roll, Katie. Like,
Yeah.
it actually is.
Better than 3 1s.
It's true. Alright. So, who all is injured at this point? I know Darius and Saphir.
Yep.
Jean, did you take any? I know.
No, I spent the legend.
Right. You don't have the damage, and Cartier, do you have any? Yeah. I lost it. We don't know if Cartier has any damage, but I'm going to assume yes, because there isn't any healing skills on that one. So, you were all taken in. I'm going to do a medicine roll here, so we will see where we're at. Okay. Well, this takes longer than you want it to because they're not superhuman. But they definitely get you all stabilized. You're not particularly healed, though. You have some really nice bandages, though. They tell you to stay off your feet for a while. Give you some painkillers.
Gee, that's almost but not quite as good as having an awesome healer.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, where is she?
Looking around, Birdie is still not here.
It hasn't changed since the beach.
No idea that Birdie was in the underworld because I arrived separate from you guys.
Yep.
I think she's somewhere around here.
Alright.
I mean, you could ask them.
Asking random people where the nearest volcano
Sure, why
is.
not? You're just making conversation.
I have the feeling that these people are going to be concerned. Is he asking the people that are the doctors, because they may be like, let's put this one in for mental.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, are you just
Like,
asking?
you're already damaged, and you want to go find a volcano next.
Whatever, you look like a tourist, yeah.
Okay, well,
People in tourist towns don't question much.
you are big and vaguely intimidating. So, if you would wish to intimidate these doctors into telling you where the fuck the volcano is, I will accept that. Because
But
I
dying
don't believe you're
tourists,
finessing this.
dying tourists are bad for the economy, though.
Nah. If doctors stopped tourists from doing dumb things, half the ski towns in Colorado would be out of people.
Yeah. So, I definitely will take a presence plus appearance roll. You're not manipulating them, and you're certainly not charming them. Oh, it's true, you do.
Priorities.
And your pup and your doggo has already taken a hit for you, so yes! You are actively intimidating. These doctors are really not sure how you're on your first place, but they go, I'll print you out a list. So, this is the list of New Zealand's volcanic activity. Here you go. You specifically know that. And then Darius is just like, and now I'm going to go the fuck to sleep.
Why do we have a 4-year-old with us?
Because we don't experience ageism in this group.
Also, Darius is the one who chopped all the wood for your boat.
With fists.
Yes.
Didn't he just punch the trees down?
Yes.
Because I remember you did say that, because Birdie did see that.
Yup, that did happen. You thought they must be around, because there he was, punching trees.
Oh, they're still here. That's weird. But they're still here.
Okay. So, Darius, are you just gonna nap in the infirmary from now till whenever? Okay, yeah, that's what Darius is doing. The rest of you, you've been bandaged and mostly given the okay to wander around as long as you don't overexert yourselves. Or are you all going to nap? At which point, I'm going to turn and be like, Birdie, what the fuck you doing?
Let's do that. I want to hear what happened to Birdie.
Okay.
I'm done with napping.
Well, first things first, as you all lay down to nap, there come in two very confused mortals. Does anybody want to roll me a wits plus awareness check here?
No, but I will.
Okay. It's not a big hospital. You would see these people. 2 successes. Darius, you know. Alright. Alright. Alright, so, Fear and Darius, you know, you actually saw these people in the underworld.
Huh.
Yeah. They're
That's
very
concerning.
clearly alive, though.
Did we intend to leave them as such, or would we expect them not to be alive?
They were in the village with you, so they weren't part of the attacking force.
I'll quietly point that out to the non-sleeping members of my group. Hey, look over there. Were those guys in another plane of existence with us recently? Seems weird we run into them here.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm looking up what I named all these people.
I can tell you.
Yeah, I've got them.
Okay.
Alright. They are clearly having literally their heads examined. They don't seem to be particularly injured. One of them looks essentially like a Maori hippie. I wish I was kidding. And the other one is an arty type. One's male, one's female. So. Alright. You doing anything over there, Cartier? I'm guessing we lost Aaron. Okay, Cartier's just following everybody around. Alright. So
they saw them in the underworld.
Yep. If nobody's doing anything about it, we will turn to Birdie. Birdie, you have gotten a solid nap. Since that's what you told me you did when you got there.
Yes. Took a nap. check the computer to see what day it is, what time it is, if I have any emails, all those sorts of things.
It's 4 days later.
Holy cow. Not
Yeah,
that surprising,
no,
but dang.
I mean, you have your standard emails from life. They want to sell you cat objects. You know, the usual.
Delete, delete, spam, spam, delete. Okay. At this point, I'm not sure whether she would stay there for a while to see if anybody comes back. Because at this point, she's not even sure if they were successful in whatever they did. Or maybe they're still in the underworld, just in a different part of it. So I'm not sure if she would just stay there or go out looking for the people.
For the purposes of this,
Plot advancement, go find people?
I would say you would probably go check on your mortals because you did kind of throw them under the bus.
I did kind of throw them under the bus a lot. And basically
Yeah,
convinced the paramedics that they were kind of having mental issues. So I may feel guilty about that, and I'm gonna go check on my mortals.
Yeah, especially since one of them's in love with you, so, you know.
I don't know that yet.
It's true.
It has not come across yet. So, I will...
But he might have.
Pardon?
He might have come across.
I'm going to assume that I have knowledge of where they went, maybe? Maybe.
You can always ask. You have a computer. You
True.
could be like, where's the fucking hospital?
Is there only one major one they would have been taken to?
Yes, there's only 300 people who live in this.
Okay, I will hit Google. Where's the fucking hospital?
Yeah. It directs you directly to the hospital.
I print it out. I follow that.
Alright, cool. So, you arrive.
I also will have taken the time to take a nice shower and everything so that I look very fresh and...
Oh, what are you... Your cauldron, what you doing with that?
I'm keeping that on me now.
Okay.
I have learned that lesson.
Alright, cool. Just checking because, you know...
I've restocked on art supplies. It's full of art supplies again.
Great. Cool. As long as we're all on the same page there.
No, no.
Alright.
The downside
Cartier
of
is
online...
going to do yoga.
Ads. The problem with computer-based stuff.
Yes.
Anyways, so shower, change, get more art supplies because I probably have about a suitcase full. Stuff into the cauldron, head off to the hospital.
Okay. When you get to the hospital, you are directed to your mortals because you actually know their names.
Yes.
And as you're being directed down the hallway, you find various members of your party just sleeping it off.
So, like, I'm walking down and I catch sight and I'm like, You assholes!
So, I am now about to roll. Hang on a sec.
What do I roll to chuck the cauldron at somebody's head?
Strength plus something.
What do I roll to request a mental health check on someone?
I would go a strength plus marksmanship, essentially, because you're using a projectile, but...
There's a throne.
Yes, a throne. Oh, that's it. I forget that thing is there. Use that.
Okay, I'll use that. 2!
It is not very accurately thrown, but I'm trying to figure out who you threw it at.
If she throws it at Jean, I will jump in front of Jean and protect them. No! You know, that kind of thing.
It is not directed, so you can totally roll something random.
Jean, you got it thrown at you.
No!
Got the cauldron thrown at me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I return fire.
Oh my god. So, you threw a cauldron at Jean, and Jean opened fire on you.
Because I woke up and there's this big metal thing flying at me, and I don't really think a whole lot about that situation. I just go, oh, I'm gonna fight.
Yes, with the gun.
It's not that huge.
It is, but it is a flying metal object full of art supplies.
Pens and pencils and sketch pads going flying.
The good news is that I think I shot Saphir.
Yep, you definitely did.
Yay!
At which point, the hospital staff shows up to restrain you. Both of you. Because you're A, throwing cauldrons, and B, shooting guns. And why do you have guns in the first place?
You didn't have a gun when we examined you.
Exactly.
Good lord, where were you hiding that?
Oh.
You fucking assholes left me behind! What the fuck is wrong with you? Shit!
I can answer for me. I have a hole in me that I didn't have
Darius
before.
wakes up and attempts to leave. I'm sorry, Darius. The hospital knows you came in with these people. Montab, what you doing over there?
I have no idea. My sound keeps going in and out randomly.
No! Okay. Well, currently, Jean has had a cauldron thrown at her.
That's exciting.
Him, depending on which that is today. And,
Immediately reacted by
Bernie
trying to
has-
shoot.
Bertie has been fired upon, but very badly because it was just out of a sleep. So, Saphir got hit with the shot for whatever damage that took. And
Oh, I should probably roll. I should probably roll that one. So
yeah.
So 3 successes against your DV, Saphir.
Okie dokie. Let's look.
Darius tried to sneak out and got stopped by the hospital staff. And what you doing, Matab?
And I go back to bed.
Yes.
Like, I'm asleep! I don't know what's going on. I'm asleep.
I have nothing to do with it.
Shh.
Matab successfully convinces them that she has nothing to do with it because she doesn't do anything stupid.
So how would I figure out my damage?
But sure.
Alright, hang on a sec. I'll get your sheet up.
Because I really don't feel like dodge is something I can have at this point.
Yeah, because you threw yourself at it.
Yeah, I was kind of dodging into it.
Yeah.
I feel like this might dampen my enthusiasm just a smidge for Jean.
Just a tiny bit.
Jean, what type of damage was that?
It's a gun, so it's lethal.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to say that while the 3 would have just met it, she's taking a negative because she was actually leaping towards the situation. So you do hit her.
Okay, so then I roll for damage. Stand by.
Okay.
Oh, my equipment isn't on my character sheet. Good job, me.
I hope Saphir isn't dead. I actually like Saphir.
Saphir is fun.
I was going to.
But that would be good motivation for me to finish my character.
Yes.
It'd be
Alright,
funny
while
if
Jean-
I can't kill the NPC in my game that I've been meaning to kill, and I accidentally kill the NPC in your game.
Yeah. Alright, while you guys figure this out, I'm going to get some tea. So when I come back, please tell me if Saphir is dead or not, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Da-da-da.
Also, you now have the healer again.
Yeah, well, you got me shot.
Healing is still very important. Even if she's very angry at people, she will still heal them.
Wow. So that's gonna be. So what's your soak, Saphir?
1 for lethal.
Then you take 4 lethal.
I'm dead.
Ouch.
But I died for true something or other for Jean. Maybe with my dying breath I curse all you fools. Except for Darius, because he has a dog. Thank you, I appreciate the dog snuggles.
Whoops. I did not mean to push that.
Oh, well. Huh. Now we know something about Birdie.
Well, you kind of knew that before. Nope. I always forget which side is the expand and which side is the this is going to try and roll things.
Okay. What did I miss?
I'm dead.
Alright. Alright, Saphir. You took 2... Is that...
4.
Alright, yeah. But you take 3 lethal from that because you have 1 lethal soak.
Yep.
No, she takes. There was 5, and she soaked 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what happened there. So, 4 lethal soak. Which
Well.
also... You're now taking penalties on your physical actions.
I would assume I'm dead.
Nope. I don't...
Mostly dead?
I have to look at how many health levels you have, dear. I'm not really good at the health myself. I haven't had to use it a whole lot, mostly because I've spent a lot of time.
Well, and I wasn't good about marking down because I got beat up last session. So I was kind of gampy. With shark bites and stuff.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Combat. You have 10 health wound levels. So you've taken another 4 over what you have already because the medicine people were not really great at healing you.
Wait, you
So
mean the staff at a free clinic in rural New Zealand aren't, the best doctors in the world?
No.
Are you kidding? That's probably where everybody who goes to med school wants to go volunteer.
Alright. So, I don't think you took more than 3 lethal in the last encounter, so you're probably at 7?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which
sounds kind of painful.
Right.
I think she's going to be in the clinic for a while.
So, if you take 3 more damage, you will be dying.
Good to know.
Yeah. You're also taking a -2 penalty to your rules.
Okay.
And it will take you 4 days to heal. Assuming somebody else doesn't do it for you.
Well, that was not my intention at all.
I notice that that I've hit Saphir, and hang on, stand by. I gotta check something. If I can get it to work. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I'm gonna spend all the willpower.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Dean, you do care.
Grumble, 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 responsibility, grumble.
I know that you're truly telling me. It's sweet. It's almost romantic.
Ramses apparently cares if you die, Saphir.
Aw. Thank you.
While Jean is doing this, Ramses barks grumpily at Jean. Ruff! Ruff!
Well, I think the
Whatever.
cauldron chucker also holds a little bit of responsibility in this situation. Are we all sitting out on the curb outside this clinic because they threw us out?
Yes, they do not know what to do with you, and they couldn't remove the gun from Jean. So, instead of removing the gun from Jean, they removed the rest of you.
Jean, on the other hand, still in there, restrained.
Part of me is like, ah, shit, this isn't good, because getting somebody who's related to your own pantheon probably is not the wise. Mom's not gonna be happy.
Yeah. And Matab is still in there asleep because Matab said, fuck this noise. Alright. Well, while you sort this out, this is taking some time. I'm gonna let you have more time to talk to each other, but I'm going to set some other stuff up. Since you got thrown outside, this part of town is just as lethargic as the first part of town you were in. Sorry, I'm trying to find my notes.
I'd like to think we livened it up just a little bit.
Tiny bit.
But with the cauldron chucking and gun shooting. Like some sort of, I don't know, Wiccan Wild West.
Alright, here is my...
I make certain to scoop up art supplies and cauldron really quickly before they shove us out. They're like,
Yeah.
I did not know that
What?
they
You're not
would-
supposed to throw a cauldron at people?
You're not supposed to shoot people either!
But Jean's not pretending she didn't know that.
No!
Matab, I hate to tell you, you have abilities that would let you call both of their bullshits.
Jean's expressing zero bullshit. She's just like, what? You throw a great big iron bowl at me, you expect me to do nothing?
Well, dodge it, but not fucking shoot at me!
I mean, takes one to know one, right?
Alright. So, while this is happening...
Bad enough you abandoned me, but you're gonna shoot at me too now.
There is a storm building out at sea.
Yeah, there's more exciting things going on than that.
Okay. Yeah, no. It's a big storm.
Like, are we talking Katrina or Harvey?
We're talking, you can see the beginning of the tidal wave starting.
Oh.
Hey, let's go uphill.
Yeah, I think I can walk. I'm really motivated. Like, even more than I normally am when I'm walking behind Jean.
Matab, people inside the building start freaking out because no one was expecting bad weather today, but there is clearly bad weather building. Like, really bad weather.
Oh, I'm going to go outside then.
Okay.
See what the fuck is going on.
Alright.
Can I poke my head inside the building and go, by the way, how are the two crazy people doing? You guys gonna take care of them?
Why Marie looks up and goes, Birdie! You came to check on us!
Yeah!
Did you
Yes.
hear about the weather? Like, this is crazy. It never gets like this. We should, like, go. But they won't let me go because they think that I'm crazy. Tell them I'm not crazy.
You don't have some sort of Abe Lincoln I can't tell a lie thing going on, do you? Or is that George Washington?
Well,
Spoken like a true American.
Oh yeah. They're both apocryphal tales, whatever.
I don't think you're crazy, but I think you were having some really weird dreams.
You're going through a tough patch in your life.
Okay, but none of that means I should stay in this hospital while that happens.
Well, the hospital might be as safe as anywhere in the building, and then if you got hurt, they'd be here to help you.
Bertie, all of you are such little miscreants. Oh my god. Alright, well, since you don't get her out, she is stuck there.
I don't know.
Oh,
Fine, I'll get her out.
Darius, where are you, my love? You have 2 sticks. And I need to tell you what those 2 sticks do. Alright. One of these sticks summons a ghost. Right? The ghost has an ability of its own, but it summons a ghost. And I've changed them a little bit because I was trying to make them. And the other one has a fertility thing in it. And it's called Bless or Blight. It is 4 dots and it costs 3 legend. So it's an expensive thing to use. But you can bless a crop for a year. It'll keep vermin out and it will make the crop healthy for an entire year. Or you can blight it and kill it all, but it's only an acre either way. I did not say Ramses got you sticks that were entirely useful for you. They're just sticks.
He cannot taste useful in the stick.
He might be able to taste magic. No more Screamy War Stick. Your Screamy War Stick got usurped by a very persistent 4-year-old. Right. Yes. Alright, cool. So, I just wanted to mention that while we were at it. Alright, so as you're going, this storm is getting worse. Right? Does anybody want to roll me any, like, perception, like, wits plus occult or intelligence plus occult here? And then any wits awareness. So please tell me what you're doing, and I'll give you answers either way.
Well, since I reluctantly broke out our friends out of the hospital and told them, no, I guess they aren't crazy, I'm mostly just shepherding them along.
Alright, is that an occult roll or an awareness roll? Alright. I need to know what everybody's rolling. Alright, cool. Thank you.
I did an occult roll.
Alright! Go, Matab! You actually have answers about things.
For once, yay.
Right. Alright. Darius, there are a hell of a lot of birds for some reason. They are not as lethargic as everything else. You also are aware that this lethargy is somewhat... It's like a lower dose of what you saw in the underworld. Matab, welcome to knowing a lot about the occult.
Yay.
Whatever is out there in the water is A, not natural, and B, God-sized.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Oh dear. Okay.
I don't mean
I'm
demigod
going
size.
to getting the hell out of Dodge.
I mean, that's a god.
Yep, that's a god. Let's
Go.
go.
Alright. As this is happening, I'm going to call it and say night starts to fall. You guys have been arguing about cauldrons and guns and getting people out of hospitals, and it's crazy. At the water side, you start hearing screams of people being dragged into the water.
Oh.
This is delightful.
Mm-hmm.
This is not tourist friendly.
Darius is like,
They really got to work on
volcano
this.
anybody?
I'm actually with Darius. I'm going to the volcano. That sounds really safe at this point.
Jean, your occult knows that that's big and scary.
Hey, I'm gonna go somewhere else now.
Right.
I like the volcano idea.
I'm voting volcano.
Right. As you are all walking away, which was not how I said it, but okay. A second presence appears in the sky just before this storm would be able to start rolling onto the town. Okay? I need everybody to roll me an integrity plus intelligence plus legend roll.
Okay, say that again. Integrity, intelligence, and legend.
Legend, yes. Because, you're gonna love this one. I'm just telling you, this roll's gonna be insane.
Integrity, intelligence, and what?
Legend.
6.
Okay.
Where's legend? Am I just...
It's down, it's not in your skills,
Okay.
it's your magic points, essentially.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm glad to see everybody got their ones out earlier.
Yeah.
Roll dots, not points, right?
Yes. Dots, not points. 3. I am so sorry to everybody right this second.
Why?
Probably because high rolls are because she's rolling a god, and
Yeah. Sorry.
but you know who rolled better,
You!
which is
Yes! Right. I'm proud that somebody beat it. Your legend points aren't spent, it's just part of the roll. Alright.
It looks like Matab and I
Yes.
equaled it.
Alright. Cool. So, I'm actually going to call this one that Jean's the only one who's successfully unimpacted by this. There is a second form in the sky. It is made of void. Everybody but Jean is instantly thrown into a state of panicked confusion. The world does not look like it should. You don't know why you're here. Walking towards the ocean now because that makes sense to you. So Jean is the only one who is making sensible right now, and the only person to whom it looks like there are two gods in the sky.
wait. There are two gods in the sky.
Yes.
Hey guys, let's go somewhere else very quickly. Anywhere else.
How about the ocean?
They have all started heading towards the ocean.
This seems like a bad idea.
Yep. So you're gonna have to do something to break them out of this.
Um.
In the meantime, everybody, you're
Boy,
coming back.
it's time for me to spend a ton of fucking legend.
Okay.
Because you are all getting overt orders to follow me. I think I'm out of legend now.
I mean, I built this encounter so these things are not something you technically have to worry about, but okay. Cool.
And also I think are there any muggles around?
There's two humans.
Yes.
I am pretty sure that they are fate bound.
Yes, they are.
I have just blown through a shit ton of legend.
Okay, Derek, I need you to... I'm going to give you one DM command here. I need you to hit Darius first.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's directed at me?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, Darius, you get your order first.
Good, thank you. Darius, the world is less confusing when Jean is ordering you around, largely because it looks crazy. This world looked normal a minute ago. Your puppy, on the other hand, totally unaffected. I need you to roll me an occult plus... I'm going to go for wits. I hope you have these things. Well, you have at least wits. Oh, your puppy is unaffected by the chaos influence. He doesn't care.
Legendary type Pokemon.
Oh, sweet! You don't need many successes to know that. This is Dad!
Sorry, I disappeared for a minute. Who's Dad?
This is Darius's father.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Which means whatever that other thing is not Dad. Yeah, well, Dad's form fuck with your heads, yes.
Unintentional side effect.
Correct. Yes. Alright. Does anybody... Jean, can you roll me another wits awareness, please? Yay! Okay, good. So, while you're running away from this, you see this area over here that's labeled the Garden of Tane? Or Tane, or whatever, however you pronounce it.
Sure.
Okay. The thing I'm clicking on and making circles come out of.
Yes.
Alright. That seems totally unimpacted by either crazy chaos or the weather.
Hey, we're gonna go there.
Cool.
So, people are following me.
Yep.
So I can just go there.
Yes.
So, don't get hurt anymore because I can't heal you. And Birdie's mad.
Yeah.
She will heal people. She's just... Y'all are dumbasses. She's a little bit calmed down after the whole throwing, shooting, storm, god things, chaos going on. There's more important things than be mad. Mad can come later. Dumbasses. You assholes.
Okay. Everybody please roll me an integrity intelligence legend roll again. Except Jean. Jean, you're not impacted by this.
Oh, good. Because I'd really hate to suddenly lose the ability to run the show.
It was what?
Yeah.
What?
Integrity, Intelligence, Legend roll.
That's right. 4, 2, 9.
Tab. Oh, Matab, you have a +3 on that roll because you have...
Oh, cool.
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, sweet. So, Matab and Birdie, you are also now unaffected by the world seeming like a crazy place, and can clearly see the two forms out in the ocean having some sort of clash with each other.
Nota bene, you are still affected by the overt order.
Yes, exactly. You are still affected by the overt order, but you are now not confused by your surroundings. Does that make sense?
Faster running.
Sure.
Right. But everybody can now see that A, the storm is stopped, and B, the second form is holding it at bay. It looks a little crazy to watch it, though, so you don't want to spend a whole lot of time looking at it.
Query. My humans are coming along with?
Yes, your
Okay.
humans are coming along with you. They still think the world is crazy, and they're not going to be able to break out of that thought at this point.
As long as they're coming along.
Right. Okay. So that just leaves Saphir.
Yep.
So you still think that running into the ocean, great idea, because you know what the ocean's made out of is ice cream.
On the plus side is I'm pretty banged up, so I can't really run. I just sort of hobble at a slow speed.
Exactly. Alright, so I'm going to pull up a different map at this point. Guys, onto it. Layers. Alright. Welcome to the Garden of Tane. Alright. So, largely this is just me designating how many trees there are here. So it's a big garden sanctuary. It's filled with various types of animals. There are other people here. I'm sorry. Hang on a second. The world just spun on me for some reason.
Oh, that's never fun.
Like vertigo. Weird. Anyways, once you're in here, for some reason, it's calm. Like, whatever's going on out there, not bothering you.
You said there's other people in here?
There are other tourists who were in here when it started happening. There are some Maori religious figures who have come here for some reason. They're mostly all mortal.
Are they marching towards the ocean?
No, they're not.
That's interesting.
I'm making an intelligence occult roll.
Okay.
And I'm pretty convinced that this is...
Mushroom spirits.
Yep.
You're pretty certain that psychedelic drugs did this.
Yep.
Yep.
I am also going to make an intelligence occult roll.
Remember, you have a instant
Yes.
+3 on that.
Wait.
Is
No,
the-
it's not. It's not mushroom spirits. It's just nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. This is just normal.
Is the...
Wow.
Hold on just a
Hello?
moment.
Alright.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry. I'm pretty certain that the only thing that could exert this force of influence on a space like this is the influence of yet another god.
See, Reed knows that.
That is
Dean
my
is
siblings.
like whatever.
That is my siblings.
Okay.
I will be AFK while I go pick them up.
That's fine. I will drag Birdie along this time since you're actually here.
Yeah. She will actually be willing to heal people as soon as we get a chance to do it because she's still angry, but shit's going down.
Yep.
So we can do that when I get back. Bye.
Now, You are certain that whatever this place is, because you have so many successes, Matab, or Katie, whatever you want, that this place must somehow be sacred to a god, because there isn't a god present here, if that makes sense. It's not like the two clashing forms out on the ocean. You can't see them.
Okay.
Right? It's more of a, this is protected because it's mine.
Cool.
Right. Also, you would probably be able to figure out from this, given how many successes you actually do have there, that the Maori Pantheon have a divine protective magic, so they are able to designate spaces to themselves.
Okay.
Right?
Neat. I relay this to the party.
Awesome. So, Jean, it is not mushroom spirits.
It is not mushroom spirits, no. It's in sacred spaces.
Darius, you don't know what the fuck your dad's doing. You are at this red square. At the beginning, this is a gate. See if I have this here in here already. I might. Okay, well, it's a little gate that literally says the Garden of Tane on it in metalworking. You're not far enough away from the beach to be able to not see. Everybody roll me wits awareness, and I'll do one for... Nice. Birdie sees nothing. All right. Jean, you become aware, since you're not very far from the entrance, you can beach from here. You can become aware that the people on the beach who aren't in this sanctuary are being dragged under the waves by little things that look like goblins, like little water goblins.
Huh. That looks suspiciously like something that's appropriate for the civil authorities to handle.
I concur.
And so I ignore it.
Okay. Little water goblins are for the civil authorities. Matab, you also notice the water goblins. You are also aware of two other strange things. There's a shark dude out in the water, and no, I don't mean shark. I mean it's a dude with a shark head.
Victor Crumb?
Yes. Victor Crumb
I
is
totally
in the water.
saw Maui do this once in a movie.
Oddly, this is not because Maui did this in a movie. This is because this is an actual thing. And also, you are aware that some birds are not liked as much as others.
What?
Certain birds in this sanctuary are just fine. They flit around. They're happy. They're pretty. They're a little terrified by all the stormy weather and the rest. And some of them are A, not impacted by the stormy weather, and B, not allowed in.
Aw.
Wait, are these two different categories, or are there birds that have both of these qualities?
No, they are the same category of birds. They are not impacted by the storm, and they are not allowed in the sanctuary. Same category. Though they don't look any different than the birds that are allowed in the sanctuary. Does that make sense?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
no, but...
Right. But what I said is has distinguished between the types of birds.
Yes.
So some birds lost the popularity contest and can't enter the clubhouse?
Yes.
Okay.
At this point, oh, sorry, Lauren. Okay, so currently what is known are people being dragged under the water by goblins. Little water goblins. Right. And Matab knows there's a shark dude and some birds that are liked more than others.
I point out the shark dude and the birds that are not allowed in the clubhouse.
Right. Oh, I had something I wanted Darius to do and now my brain has fried. Alright, so does anybody investigate further into this clubhouse, or are you just gonna stand here and watch people be killed?
I'm gonna poke around a bit, try and figure out what the hell is going on.
Okay. This place also has... They're not hidden, okay? So this is why I'm not making you investigate for them. The colored squares on here are various other totems like you found before. Those of you who were part of the Indiana Jones adventure will find them very similar to the found in the temple. Which means please don't try not to knock them over. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Darius. Birdie, if being here and knowing what Birdie knows, because she actually went through the damn house in the underworld, would say that these match up to various gods that she found out about in the underworld. So they're devoted to various Maori gods, which I am trying to find their names so I can point them out again. Okay. So this red one is Pele. This blue one is Tangaroa.
Wait, the red
dark
in the
red
upper right corner.
The red one up here at the very top
is Pele.
The dark blue one.
So is he kicking or is he heading?
Huh?
Lauren got it.
Ah.
Wah, wah, wah. Well done.
Carry on.
This
Okay,
is
I'm done.
Tangaroa. This is Poliahu, who is the goddess of snow and cold. This is... It's not...
It's worth noting that Paliyahu was also the name of a Hellenized Jew during the Greek occupation of Judea, and his name implied that his mom had been sweetheart to the regiment.
All right, then.
Paliyahu, son of Minnie.
Well, this is a female goddess, so I don't think she can be anybody's son. The pink one over here is Hina. So, left corner is Hina. And then the orange one here is... No. Yes, is Rongo. And he is the god of...
Rongo mere pawn in chess game of life.
Yes, well, he is the god of domesticated plants and animals. He is technically also the god of Maori technology. He's a bit of a micromanager. Okay. Now, all of these are sparkling with some sort of energy. Okay? So any colored totem here has some sort of energy to it. In the center of this little sanctuary is a giant tree. It is also carved, but it is clearly a living tree. All right? It feels like the totems to some degree, but it is not sparkling. All right?
It's not what?
It's not sparkling like the totems are. Like the totems are actively giving off energy. You can feel it, you get near them, and you don't need to sense it, it's there.
Right.
Right? This tree has that same sort of vibe, but there's no energy. Which is weird because it's in the center of the garden. Anyone?
I think I would like to poke around at that.
Okay. I'm going to say you touch the tree in your investigation of it, not because anything.
Sure, I'll do something dumb.
Well, it's not dumb. It's just it's alive. It's a tree. When you do an investigation, it's alive in a tree, and it's probably a totem.
Okay.
When you touch that, you get a vision of what would be your sacred cow. Okay, and normally this is an image of fertility and
my secret moon cow.
Yeah, your secret moon cow. Your secret moon cow is usually very lively. It's kind of like a mother type figure, and it is refusing to give milk. It looks sleepy, it looks tired, and it's not producing life, if that makes sense.
That's worrisome.
Right. Anybody else want to investigate the tree?
I'm still trying to make 4 of the water goblins.
No, you have been. Oh, take that back. If the overt order, what was the overt order, Jane?
Follow me.
Okay. You are following Jean wherever Jean is. At this point, you can make another integrity plus intelligence plus legend roll.
More of those rolls.
If she's the only one who hasn't broke it.
I return.
5. Hello again. That was fast.
Well, the church wasn't very far away.
Alright, well, what you missed is the totems here, the different colors, belong to various gods.
More totems! No!
Yes. And you told them all which gods they belong to because you're the only one who went through the house to know that.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Cool.
That's
currently,
awesome. Motab is investigating the tree in the middle, which should have the same vibe as the totems, which are all giving off energy, but the tree in the middle is not. So, that is... Alright, I'm sorry. You are still one shy of the successes you need to...
I think she's still kind of content just gimping along after Jean. Yeah, maybe Jean, who's starting to feel a little awkward about this.
Okay, Darius, you are investigating the Pele Totem. When you touch the Pele Totem, you are... it gives off an instant heat, but you're not harmed by it because you're not really off course. There's no way for you to get on course from here. So, nope. That rock has to go to a volcano.
Nice try.
She told you specifically. You get burnt when you try to leave the rock there. It's just 1 bashing damage, but it's a definite no. You can pray. If you do pray there, what you get a picture of are hundreds of hounds like your puppy are falling in some sort of battle and falling asleep. That's her message. Ramses is an upset pupper. Pele is like, of course we're not cool, dumbass. Anybody else investigating any of the totems?
Nope. I recognize. I go. Oh, hey, these are things that we shouldn't mess with.
Okay.
At this point, since I'm here, I'm gonna Healy heals people if they want Healy healsing.
So, because your mom is an impatient bitch, and she was going to let these other people leave you this message, but since you are being stubborn, she drops an apple on your head. So there's a piece of there's a piece of fruit in this forest that drops on your head, and when this piece of fruit drops on your head, you get a vision of her golden apple tree, and the apples are falling off the tree. It looks like the tree is dying.
Okay, more important things. Gotcha.
Not you.
Oh.
Reed.
Oh.
I'm a Healy
Yeah. You. With the angry, vindictive mother.
Right, yes.
With the golden apple tree. I got it.
Right. Yes, with her golden apples. She's upset because her golden apple tree is dying.
Oh, huh. This seems like bad news. We should do something about this.
Right. You, Birdie, since you were wandering around and describing all these things for these people, you also get a vision. Yours is also of a tree, but it is the tree of Kildara, which was the tree your mother's church was built under when they turned her from a god to a saint.
Ah.
It is also... It looks like it's fall on this tree, and this tree is never anything but blooming. Like, it's a full life tree, kind of like Yggdrasil would be, or anything else. It's a symbol of vitality.
So, tree, important. Okay.
Yeah. Saphir!
Mm-hmm.
In the legend of your father, they gave a gold chalice to the people of Ireland, and this particular golden chalice is famed. You can only tell truth in front of it, and if you tell 3 lies before the chalice, it cracks. That chalice is cracked currently.
Aw, how do you uncrack it? Or is that just kind of a permanent thing now?
You have to tell 3 truths in front of it, but it is currently suggesting that something about not truthful.
So it's suggesting that somebody came in here and lied, or just that people have been lying in this room?
You don't know. It's a vision of something that's important to your dad. You don't know if it's actually cracked. You don't know if it's just it's just
Vision.
how they're trying to convey this particular message to you. Anyways, your stick shakes, Darius. And it shakes. The death one.
Which stick?
Not the one that blights things.
That could be useful with dying trees.
Yeah, your ghost boy stick. Your ghost boy stick is upset, and it's rolling around and it's trying to whack your shin. And Ramses is barking at it excitedly. Because it's a stick!
It's a self-moving toy.
Ramses. Also, you don't know it's a ghost boy. You just you know that's what that stick does. Ramses nips your hand. Ah! You whack it on the ground. And a little 4-year-old Anaru pops up and goes, "Hi!"
Birdie goes to fuck.
It's a shade. He's like, well, you left. I had to get back somehow.
Did you steal a kid from the underworld?
Apparently.
Anaru's like, he didn't steal me. Anaru hides behind his legs and sticks out his tongue at the rest of He says, well, I didn't know if you knew. He says, I shall get the name out again, which I will now horribly mangle. Yeah, and the Anaru skips around for him and he goes, weary fly away, weary fly away. He says, not supposed to leave, but he's here. He flew. Whoosh! Yes, it is a god. Yup, that's a good guess. Anaru looks up at the sky and he goes, oh, I don't like that.
Me neither, kiddo.
He looks at Darius and goes, your dad is scary. My dad is not that tall. My dad is also not a shifting black thing. How is your dad a shifting black thing?
Well, you gotta be racist, Anaru.
Anaru's just like, I'm Maori? And it's black. That's a color. He's confused. He's 4. He says, and then he tries to pronounce this name like any 4-year-old would, Ta Wiri Matea, which is the god that's out there. He says,
Is that one of the ones that had rooms in the building?
no.
Okay.
He was definitely not.
Okay.
You would know that.
I would know that.
Yes. He says, he is always mad. He is mad because Tane broke up his mom and dad. At least that's what my mom said. He says, where are we?
We're here.
Where's here?
Not there.
He
By the way,
says,
Michelle, you said that there were other muggles in the park too. How are they responding to Ghost Child just appearing out of a stick?
Or my humans.
They're sticking to you like glue. All of the humans in here are just kind of in a collective state of gibbering terror. And the problem is they don't notice the ghost child because the insanity you were experiencing, they don't have the ability to resist. So every time they look at that thing, they have the terror thing. So they spend their time looking at like the totems because that's the anchor to sanity in here.
Okay.
Okay. We can wrap up soon, actually, if you want to. Claire, it's not a big deal.
If we could just stick her in a corner, I need to go to bed soon.
That's fine. Since nobody is fighting the thing out in the water, we don't have my combat going on, so it doesn't really matter.
If you guys want to keep going, please keep going. It's 11 here, so I need to sleep.
I'm not suggesting you would fight a god, but I am suggesting you
Wait, hit that too.
Claire, I did not know you were in. I did not know you were in Eastern Europe.
I did not know.
I'm in
that.
Greece.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's vaguely cold here. They all wear these huge jackets. And, yeah, you wander around in a cardigan, everyone's like, where's your jacket? And you're like, it's not cold. Yes, it is. No, yeah, whatever.
Okay. Anyways, sorry, I'm just trying to finish this up. Naru points out at the shark dude that Matab spotted earlier and says, why is there Kupanipo out there?
The what now?
An Uku Panipo. I will type it in so everybody can see it.
Sharkhead Man.
Yep, Sharkhead Man.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And he looks at you like you're all dumb and goes, didn't your moms ever tell you the legends?
Nope.
My mom had other things to tell me.
He says, well, that's dumb.
You're dumb.
Nuh-uh. Why would you start this with a 4-year-old?
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah. Why?
I'm looking for this list. It's a Uku Panipo. Yep, there's definitely more. I know you're here. Stop hiding from me.
Birdie's just wondering if she needs to report the fact that one of the shades managed to get out under the terms of her contract.
Oh.
She's like,
He can't stay. He's fine.
Well, there's 3 months before she's got to worry about it.
Yeah. Anyways. So, Anaru sits down, plops down on his butt, and crosses his legs. He says, once upon a time, he says, Uku Panipo was a god. You forgetting this?
Sure.
He was supposed to control all the fish, so everybody got enough to eat. But he had another task. He was supposed to guard Aurora. And I cannot say that word, so which is where all the gods live.
Rorohanga.
Nope, that is where all the dead things live.
Oh.
That's where he lives. That's not where the gods live.
Well, it's pretty clear if you're dead, you don't live anywhere.
Pretty much. Thank you for that.
My pleasure.
Anyway, he says, but when Poe broke out of his prison, he stormed Aurora, and he killed Uku Panipo. And he turned his children into sharkhead monsters. Dun dun dun!
I like the kid.
Yeah, he does have a flair for the dramatic. It's nice.
He says, now...
I sit and sketch out illustrations and hold them up for him as he tells the story.
Yes! Yes, this actually makes the story better. Your sketches are amazing. And he says, but now only Poe make Uku Uku Panipo. And they're crazy! And they turn into sharks! They're mean. He used to be nice god. Now he's just evil shark god. Well, not god, just evil shark. He's a bit confused.
Aren't you repeating yourself, Inaru? Evil shark?
You tell story then!
Okay. Then we all stayed here and waited for this to go away, the end.
What if it never goes away?
Boy, I guess we're gonna be here a while.
You're silly. Hey, Seth, but this nice thing. One of the headmen of the village where I live, he has a necklace made of Uku Panipo teeth. And that makes him able to control sharks. It's so cool.
So we need to go steal some shark tooth jewelry.
Sure. Or
kill the shark head man.
Yep.
And take his teeth.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then he looks around. He says, "Is that everything? Did I point them all out?"
Yes, you did a very good job of being a plot hook, Inaru.
What's a plot hook? Is that a type of fishing rod?
Yes.
It is.
He says, "No one's gonna ask about the goblins then."
Sure, for letting the local authorities. Yeah.
Okay, I guess you can figure out the goblins by yourself. Bye! And he vanishes.
Birdie blinks, sketchbook in lap, and she's like, I kind of would have liked to have known about the goblins.
Yeah, I thought somebody said yes.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Did
it
my
yet.
sound not go through?
Oh, it didn't go through. Okay, then,
Okay.
sorry. He will definitely tell you, Matab.
Cool. I asked, sure, tell me about the goblins.
He goes, "Ooh, you like stories!"
Sure.
He says, "Those are Ponaturi, and they're little sea goblins, and they like to pull people under the waves, but they can only come out at night." Said, "But they also control the waters, so if you go under the water with them, they're really scary.
Huh.
But if you can kill one and take its heart, you can breathe underwater, which is really cool."
That is cool.
So what do we have to do with the heart? Like just have it, or
He goes, "Well, I mean, it's kind of gross, but you have to eat it."
Just
can we cook it, or do we have to pull a Khaleesi?
He goes, "I don't know. I've never eaten anybody's heart. What do I look like? 5?"
Birdie's like, I guess I could go get some for everybody. She sounds super happy about it. But of all the people to go after goblins underwater and get hearts, the person who's the water-breathing tank is probably the best one to go.
yeah, I shoot guns. Those don't work in the water very well.
Yeah, that is true. Yep.
It's a little bit of a problem.
Darius wants to know if you're going to single-handedly walk up to the god fight and kill 7 goblins on the beach by yourself and also carve out their hearts.
Well, there might be a part of the beach that's a little bit more calm that I can go in and grab people.
Well, the god fight is not on the beach, so there is that going for it. It currently hasn't managed to tidal wave this village yet, but through sheer dint of boring god.
So I better go do it quickly.
Right. And I think before you go do that, we're going to call the game so that everybody can have a chance to go into combat at some point.
Yeah.
If they want to, or
Yeah.
stay in the...
It was not a I'm going and doing this right now, but of everybody,
Yeah.
probably I'm best for it.
Yeah.
I can give you covering fire from the shore, but
Yeah, maybe I can drag him out and you can shoot him.
yeah, that could
I
sound
need
like
moral support.
I will just settle for a promise to maybe look around before the next time you leave an underworld. See if you're
Okay.
forgetting anything. And maybe since I had to make special deals to get out, you guys could help me with that later once we deal with all of this so that I don't end up, you know, back in the underworld serving the death goddess for the rest of eternity.
I'm confused as to how this is a problem for me.
You don't get any shark card if you don't help her out.
I mean, I'm happy to help. I'm confused about the helping with the death goddess. Like, I don't...
Well, that's kind of how I got out. Well, we can talk about it later.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. More important things right now. Still angry at all y'all assholes. I dealt with the death goddess, not whatever this is.
Ramses is just sitting there, barking excitedly at the stick. He likes Anaru.
Well, it's a kid. He wants to play with him.
Oh.
But yes, there are more important things than being angry at all you assholes. So we'll let bygones be bygones for now and deal with it later.
Also, Ramses will be leveling up after this particular encounter because he has done a number of silly things lately, so I'm going to give him his power.
Do you want fucking heals, Darius? Then maybe not insulting me, because I was gonna heal you, but you're not dying, so... Just...
Alright. Fair enough.
Alright. I will go back to calling you assholes mentally instead of out loud then.
This sounds like a plan. I'm on board with this.
You're right. You're almost like you're actually negotiating things. It's amazing. Alright.
I will say before we start up next time, I will heals everybody.
I also will say that if you stay in here for a little bit, you will get at least one level of lethal back from just being in this energy.
oh sweet.
So you're gonna get a little bit of heals from this, but especially since we're stopping here before we go into water combat. No water combat. Healy trees. The Healy trees will not last forever, you know. Also, that is your dad, Darius. I know you think he's got it, but you know, don't you think you should like help out?
No peace handling.
Alright. Well, that's where we're going to end it. I did have more, but I don't want to send this few people into this water combat. Yes, we are going to get XP for all of this. Jean, you get the extra XP today for the shooting. Because why? It was the most dramatic moment we've had in a while. Yes, we did get XP last time. I think, as I recall, I'm handing out 3 per session and then extra for dramatic moments. So, well done, Motab, by the way, at actually being able to know shit.
Yay, intelligence rolls.
You're really good at that, actually, which is really helpful.
The ones.
Yes, but, I mean, I think everybody did that on that roll, so, you know.
I thought Darius at the hospital was pretty awesome. Just asking for the volcanoes in a very authoritative way.
Yes.
Yes. Cosine.
Alright,
Yes.
so the DM XP is going to Jean, and the player XP is going to Darius.
And Sydney.
Alright. Also, remember, you do have XP to spend, so if you do spend XP, please let me know. so I know what you spent it on.
Let's see.
So yes, Jean got 4, Darius got 4, and everybody else gets 3 for the encounter. I may give out more XP for the next encounter if you actually go into water combat and don't.
Wait, you mean fighting stuff gets us more XP?
Yes! Actually being good guys gets you more XP.
We're goodish.
No, you're not. You're flat neutral, if anything.
Hey, I saved humans.
You did! And Darius at least likes Anaru.
Hey, I kept the party from walking into the ocean.
This is true.
GM's like, that was the point!
I don't know what I would have done if you all ran for the hills. I mean, fortunately, the second god was always this campaign, so I was just like, I want to make it dramatic, and you all went, nope! And I went, come on, guys. But yes. I promise I will not make you fight actual gods and sized to fight actual gods. Gods are allowed to fight each other. And yes, lawyers and mob forces are not typical heroes, but we're gonna have to work on that.
Fine.
Exactly. You do have a ghost boy conscious now and a puppy, so between the two of them, they should help.
Keep you on the straight and narrow.
Or at least the quest for sticks.
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm trying. If there's anything else you guys could do or do not want, let me know. There's actually loot in this forest, if anybody could find it. So, you know, I'm trying to make sure that in every session there's stuff to find and stuff for each character. So just keep that in mind, that there really are things around that you can find and use and do. So, also, Lauren, I know that you have 2 sticks and isn't super useful to you except as a wacky whack, but if you ever get close to the rest of your team members, you can actually, you know, decide who actually needs what loot.
Meh.
Okay. It's all for playing with your puppy, I see.
Priorities.
You're right.
Seems
Anything else?
fair to me.
Nope. Alright. That's it. I love you all. Thank you for coming to play with me. I enjoyed it and I hope you had fun too.
Yep.
Turning off the recording.